Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Sag, as well as a good weekend. Also, Sag, this is a general reading and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Sagittarius. Watch watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel, and let's start, Sag. Spirit protect me and Sagittarius as I do their reading from any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Sagittarius get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength, I pray. Amen and amen. So let's see what's coming in for you, Sagittarius. We have here, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay? Y'all can be around a Cancer here. Take a deep breather. So someone could be taking a deep breather here. Okay? So, because you and your loved ones are safe. Y'all can be around a Cancer for some of you guys as well. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius, sir, Spirit? We have her, you are good enough. And that is full moon in Virgo. So a lot of you guys are good enough here. Y'all can be around a Virgo as well here. Have faith in your dreams, wicked crest moon, as well as meditation and completion. So a lot of you guys are meditating here to get the answers that you need here. And a lot of you guys are sowing your seeds at this time as well here. Okay, and as you meditate and getting the answers that you need and sowing your seeds, you also are taking action here, and that is in new moon in Aries. So some of you guys could be around the Aries or Pisces. Okay, so a lot of you guys know that y'all are good enough here, Sagittarius. Have faith for your own healing. So a lot of you guys have faith in your own healing here, and it has something to do with you are safe. Share your true self. So you are safe here, and you're showing and sharing your true self. Okay, and you are having faith as well here in your healing. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? We have her inspiring. Breathe your inspiring into the world. So a lot of you guys who are inspiring others here. Okay, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with growing, fulfillment, and acknowledging the energies that feed you, as well as empowering, embracing your personal power. So a lot of you guys are growing here, as well as you are fulfilling anything that feeds you, and you guys are empowering as well here. Okay, it has something to do with showing strength each day to grow your energy. So you are showing strength each day to grow your energy here, Sagittarius. We have here peaking. So someone here could be peeking on y'all and things like that here, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here could be peeking on y'all because somebody here might want y'all to reach out or something like that as well here. Okay, so tell me about the sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius? We have her worship. So it has something to do with money here. Y'all can be in y'all money here and inspiring others here and things like that here. Okay, it has something to do with honoring, and it has something to do with money worship. So y'all could be honored here, and somebody here could be worshiping y'all money or something like that here. Somebody here is worshiping y'all money and y'all are honored her, and it has something to do with that here. But whoever that's worshiping y'all money here, they could be going through delays. Okay, that's what it has something to do with her. They're going through delays here with their sudden wealth because they want to worship your money. That's what it has something to do with her. So it's like somebody here could be honoring y'all, Sagittarius, and it has something to do with they're worshiping y'all money here, and y'all could be, honored. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Sag here. So somebody here is worshiping y'all money. If you see this, they worshiping y'all money here. And y'all can be inspiring here as well. We have here ninth house here, as if it or they come from all there is. The philosophy of the law that evolves. Do it big way. Ninth house her. So a lot of you guys are in your ninth house, and it has something to do with the energies that meet the challenge of your desire, as well as honoring in the strength. So if the energies is not meeting y'all desire, you're not dealing with them. Y'all in Aries energy here. Yeah. In ninth house her. So let's tell our sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sag here? We have her fifth house, the power of love. Also inviting, so it has something to do with somebody here wants y'all to take a gamble here. This is what they want y'all to do. Y'all can be inspiring here, and they want y'all to take a gamble here, so they can be wanting y'all money here. It's that they want y'all to take a gamble here because they want y'all money, and it has something to do with that here, and it has something to do with that Sag. It has something to do with Aquarius energy here, the visionary and what's new and different, as well as Pisces energy as well here. So it has something to do with Aquarius energy as well as Pisces energy here. Some of you guys here can be on electronics as well here with spirituality, but it has something to do with energies here in Mars energy. Okay, so somebody here might want to want y'all to take a gamble here, okay? And it got something to do with they want y'all to take a gamble with y'all money here. Yeah. Because y'all could be inspiring or something like that here. Be aware what y'all dealing with here, Sag. It has something to do with exercising. So a lot of you guys be exercising here, okay? And it has something to do with y'all exercise as well as y'all create a route. Y'all creating y'all route here and y'all exercise as well here. So y'all be fitness as well. And y'all create y'all route. Let's go outside the Sag. It has something to do with ask your angels. So a lot of you guys ask your angels here. For some of you guys, y'all are earth angels here. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. Y'all taking a vacation here and y'all just being who y'all are here. Y'all take a vacation here and y'all just being you. And it has something to do with that. Y'all also are on social media detox. A lot of you guys are doing social media detox, sir. Okay? Some of y'all are also doing that as well. Some of you guys are telling y'all kids to be off of social media as well here. It has something to do with regardment. So it got something to do with regard. And it has something to do with denied. So you're denying people here. Sagittarius, sir. You're denying somebody regards. Yeah. Or they trying to deny your regards. Because sign of Sag, what's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius, sir? It has something to do with patience. So it has something to do with somebody here trying to catch y'all, or they trying to catch a fish. And who they trying to catch this fish is, they trying to catch an angel. Because y'all are earth angels, sir. And they trying to catch y'all like y'all a fish, sir. That's what it has something to do with here. And they want y'all to, it's like they waiting on patience and time so you could be trying to take a gamble here, or they want you to take a gamble here or something like that here. Okay, and it has something to do with that, Sag. It has something to do with you are a divine partnership, and it has something to do with overcoming obstacles. So it has something to do with you are in a divine partnership, or it has something to do with you with somebody divine partnership. Now they're going through, now they have to overcome obstacles, sir, because you was a divine partnership. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with creative. Yeah. Wow. Now they going through obstacles, sir, Sag. They trying to catch a fish, or Sagittarius. They trying to catch them an earth angel here, man. But that ain't working out for them. Let me stop saying. Woo-wee. It look like to me is y'all in y'all intuitiveness. So a lot of you guys are intuitive here. And we also have for a storm. So y'all intuitiveness is making people go through a storm. So tell me about the sign of Sag. What's going on with the sign of Sagittarius here? It has something to do with give and receive. So it's like they want you to give to them, okay? And something like that here. And it has something to do with shine. So a lot of you guys could be shining here, and they want y'all to get to them. That's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with self-sabotage. So it has something to do with they self-sabotage they self here by playing around with you, I guess. Yeah. So they want you to self-sabotage yourself here. Yeah. What it look like to me is it got something to do with truth. So you bring the truth to her, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the truth is in divine time, and they want to do an evil eye on you. Wow, what's going on here? Where's our sign of Sag? What's going on? So a lot of you guys here, it's like somebody here wants y'all to get at them or something like that. Her, why you shining her, and why they self-sabotage they self her. That's what it look like, Sag. It look like to me is it got something to do with joy. Okay, so a lot of you guys are in joy here, but it's like somebody here could be going through burdens here. While you enjoy, they going through burdens, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with honoring your energy. So you honor your energy here. Okay? But somebody here going through burdens. Yeah, that's what they going through here. Joyfulness here. It's like they want you to get at them here. Okay? It's like they want you to get at them. Alright, Sagittarius here. Why you in joyfulness her, and they gonna be joyful when you get at them. You straight on that. You know why you straight on that? Because they want you, while you shining her, while you giving to them, they want you to go through burdens, and you shining. Nah, you straight on that. They better go find some business with that, man. Yeah, they need to go find some business with that. That's what they need to do, Saggies. Yeah, somebody here playing around her. We got the cross. So it has something to do with the cross her. Physical as well as sinfulness of life, and something is missing, as well as distress and distress. So it has something to do with the cross her. A lot of you guys be with the Most High as well her, with the cross. We also have her getting better. So a lot of you guys be with the Most High and y'all are getting better her. What's the sign of Sag? What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius sister? We have here the devoted mother. So a lot of you guys are a devoted mother to your mother, to your kids here. Y'all are a devoted mother to y'all kids here. This is what y'all channeling into. You channel to be devoted to your kids. This is what you channel into. This is what you channel, and it has something to do with that. And you are moving forward as well. Okay, you channel to be devoted to your kids. Yeah, that's why you in joyfulness here. And your kids are in joyfulness as well with you. Because you give to your kids, sir. You don't give to other people. It got something to do with that, Sag. It has something to do with the energies are misleading. So it has something to do with the energy. These energies are misleading her. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they misled to go the wrong direction. Oh, wow, Sag. This is messed up. Come on, Spurs. Come on. They played with a Sag here, man. And they going the wrong way here. Where's the sign of Sagittarius? What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? It look like to me is y'all content her. And it got something to do with y'all content. And it has something to do with empath. A lot of y'all are empaths. And y'all content. But it has something to do with that. But somebody here for to realize how empowering you are. They're going to realize how empowering you are. Because it has something to do with this effectiveness here. And it has something to do with if it's something don't serve you, you ain't dealing with it. That's what it has something to do with. All you go do is give them a cold shoulder. That's exactly what you go get him. Wow, Sag. I don't know why they playing with y'all like this, man. And y'all empaths her and content. So you are content being a devoted mother to your kids her. And you are joyfulness as well. Okay? Well, tell me about the sign of Sag. They want to catch a fish here, Sag. But you good on it. You know why you good? Because it got something to do with you and your energy. The Queen of Wands, fire energy. And it has something to do with the Page of Swords. You do research too. Yeah, baby. They playing with the wrong one here. We'll talk about a sign of Sag. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? I told you. All y'all go do is walk away. Look at y'all in this 8 of Cups. Y'all go walk away. You know why you walk away? You walk away from lovers. You walk away from lovers. You ain't got the time to play with lovers, sir. You walk away from them. You know why you walk away from them, Sag? Because you in your manifestation, sir. You already know these lovers, sir, is trying to manifest the past. And you know that. These lovers is only trying to manifest the past. And it has something to do with that. That's why you know that. And that's why you get your justice. Yeah. You already know these lovers is manifesting the past. That's why you walk away from lovers. First outside of Sag. And it has something to do with you got the strength to walk away from these lovers that loves to play with the past. Because it got something to do with you don't work with people her. You got the strength her. And you don't work with people as well her. And you walk away from people as well as working with them. You know why? Because it got something to do with the Nine of Pentacles her. Y'all are the Knight of Pentacles. Y'all look at y'all investments. Y'all the slowest knight in the deck her. It has something to do with y'all be working as well her. And y'all sow y'all seeds. That's what it has something to do with her. And it has something to do with that. Because you already know all they gonna do is try to tend a sword you and leave you for dead. You know what's up. So we'll tell about side of Sag. What's going on with the side of Sagittarius here. It has something to do with you walking away. What you walk away from this Ace of Pentacles they thought that they was giving to you her. Yeah, you don't get a lovers. Yeah, that's what you walking away from because you already know these lovers only want you to get at them. And it has to do with that with this sun. Leo energy. And what it look like to me is you make judgment. And what judgment you make on is them trying to think that they can stalemate you with this Two of Swords and being indecisive. You make a judgment on them. And you know why you make a judgment on them? Because you in the Six of Wands. You don't need them. So outside of Sagittarius, what's coming in for the sign of Sag. It has something to do with the Two of Wands. So it has something to do with you playing, and what you playing into is your happiness. You don't plan into somebody else's happiness, sir. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with this Three of Cups, sir. These people here that thought that they was planning on you. What they plan on they lovers, sir. And they plan on walking away, I guess. I don't know what they finna plan on, but you ain't working with them. And you know why you ain't working with her? Because you the Chariot her. And you also the Knight of Wands. You the Chariot. You go keep it pushing. You ain't got the time. And then what it look like to me is it got something to do with the Wheel of Fortune. You also the Wheel of Fortune. You will end it real quick. So whatever they thought they was playing on, they better go play that stuff with somebody else. With this content they thought that they was doing her. You content to be the Chariot her. You content to cross that bridge, and you content to cross the bridge as well as be this Chariot Cancer energy. They better go do that with somebody else her. Yeah, that was a little lie. That was a little lie, Sag. Because what it look like to me is you walking away. And you know what you walking away from? You can see right through them. And what you see is what you walk away from. And what you see is, you know these lovers only come around y'all for money. These lovers here that be acting like they want to be with y'all, you walk away from them here. Because all they want is money. And you already know that. That's why you walking away with this sun here. But what it look like to me is while you walking away from it, you walk away from these lovers here, it look like they think that they planning with they lover her. But as they think that they planning with they lover her, and they think that they got the strength to be with they lovers, that's cool and dandy her. But if you see this affinity symbol, it go right back to them. You know why it go back to them, Sag? Because they love to kick it her. They love to be with their friends as well her, as well as they lovers her. You know what's up. And they love to work with other people her, thinking that that's gonna get them and solve them some problems her. So you ain't dealing with it. You know what's up. You know what's up, Sag. You know what's up, man. They can't catch up. They can't catch a earth angel her. No, they can't catch this earth angel. What it look like to me is where you at, you got options, sir. You the Ace of Pentacles. And what it look like to me is got something to do with the water energy here. A King of Cups. Yeah. You also the King of Cups as well here. You don't have no King of Cups don't have no emotions towards somebody here. Yeah. King of Cups don't have no emotions, baby. That's why y'all at maximum energy as well here. Some of you feminine it's Sagittarius, sir. Give me one on the Eight of Cups here. It look like somebody here fit to unlearn something. You already unlearned something here with this Taurus energy, the Hierophant. You already unlearned it, and that's why you walked away. You know what you unlearned? You the Ten of Pentacles, and you be in your bag. You ain't got the time. Look at y'all money here. Y'all work her, and y'all be in the Ten of Pentacles. You know why you working? You be in the Ten of Pentacles because you ain't got time for this play. You ain't got time for the play. Nah, you ain't got time for the play, Sag. Nah, you ain't got time. Give me one on this Ace of Pentacles here. It look like to me is these friends These community is finna learn something with this money they got going on here. They finna unlearn something. You know what they finna unlearn? It got something to do with the King of Wands here and the Two of Cups. So for some of you King of Wands, y'all could be having partnerships with somebody here. But baby child, you finna learn, King of Wands, these partnerships y'all dealing with her, they ain't nothing but indecisive with this Two of Swords. For some of you King of Wands, y'all need to wake up, baby. Y'all need to wake up, fire energy. Give me one on this lovers. It look like to me is the star Aquarius energy here. So it look like these lovers here need to heal. And what it look like, as well as these friends here, these lovers heal their friendships. That's what they finna learn. These lovers here heal their friendships. And what it look like to me is they sensitive. You know why they sensitive? They sensitive about a Temperance angel here. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And what it look like to me is, it look like they the fool. That what it look like. The fool, Aquarius energy, it look like they the fool here. Yeah, that's what they finna unlearn. Give me one on the sun here. But what it look like to me is, Four Swords here. Y'all resting her. Y'all ain't got the time here. And y'all go put these friendships to rest. Because you ain't healing no friendships or no lovers. And what it look like to me is, the devil, you already know. It ain't nothing but competition here. And you already know all they gonna do is put you in some chains if you mess with them. And it ain't nothing but a competition. You know why you know? Because you already know. They think that they getting balanced here with justice. Nah, they ain't getting balanced. That ain't balanced, baby. When somebody putting you in the handcuff. Give me one on the strict core here. Look like these lovers finna get towers. That's what it look like. These lovers here finna get towers here. Because they need that healing. And it look like to me is you finna walk away here. Because you practical and you be in your bag. That's where you need to be at. Because it look like to me is you already know they reckless her. You already know they reckless with this judgment. That's why they get towers her. Give me one on this Two of Cups her. I mean this Two of Wands her. Baby, come out. I'm on the phone now. And I'm not. Somebody plans her. These lover plans, they in illusions her. These lovers plans her. They in illusions her. And this healing that they thought that they was healing their relationships and their friendships. They in illusions. You know why they in illusions? Because it got something to do with the King of Swords her. And it got something to do with something is a decor her. And you know why it's a decor her? Because this King of Swords going through cycle after cycle after cycle. And you know why? Because they want to heal they lover and they friendships. Give me one on the Three of Pentacles, sir. It look like to me is you expanding. They want you to expand with the Ace of Wands here with these illusions. Nah, you ain't working with somebody here. You ain't working with nobody. These people finna get towels though. You know why? Because you got the strength here. You know why you got the strength? Because you the Ten of Cups. You fulfill on your own here, Sag. And it has something to do with that. And you also love to manifest. Whatever you set your mind to, the universe will give you. Oh, they ain't know who you were. Give me one on this Three of Cups here. These friendships finna be in these clouds like they supposed to. These friendships finna be stuck her. You know why these friendships finna be stuck and get a tie with her? Because it got something to do with they thought what they needed to do. They finna be stuck. And the stuck is they gonna have to seek that truth. They gonna have to seek that truth. And they gonna have to seek that truth to get this Ace of Pentacles her. And that seeking that truth is they gonna have to stop this Seven of Swords stuff. This sneaky stuff that they got going on here, Sagittarius. That's what it look like to me here. Because you the Ace of Pentacles. You in your bag. So what it look like to me is somebody here wanted to play around with y'all here and you walking away from people that's unlearned. You walked away from them. They unlearned something here because they don't know nothing. They unlearned. They don't know what's going on here. They blind her, Sag. And that's why it's put to rest her. And it has something to do with that. That's what you walking away from. The sun is right there, but they ain't want to see it. And what they didn't want to see is they want to keep giving to they lover her. But not on top of that. They want to keep giving to they lover her, Sagittarius. With this Ace of Pentacles her, they want to keep giving to their lovers. And what they want to do also is keep giving to their lovers. But not on top of that, they want to heal their friendships too. Oh, nah. You know, these people here that's in the community here need to understand something here. The plans that they got going on here, they in illusions. They in illusions with the plans and the friendships and the lovers that they got going on here. You know why they in illusions with the plans and the friendships that they got going on here? That's why they in illusions here, because they getting this tall with her. They should have had the strength, but they getting a tall with her because they didn't have the strength. And you know why they didn't have the strength to her, Sagittarius? Is because they want to sit around her and be stuck with their friendships. They want to be stuck with their friendships, sir. Like they friends go help them. Oh, no, they finna be stuck with their friendships. And you know why they gonna be stuck with their friendships, Sagittarius? It's because they thought that they can work together with somebody here to have a passion, new beginning, or to explore and work together with people. No, somebody here finna take somebody bad. That what look like. That what look like, Sag. Because they unlearned. So that's what you put to rest. You put to rest people that unlearn. That's why they going through this tower and finna be stuck with their friends. Because it look like to me is they thought that they had an ego here. That's what it looked like. And they wanted to have an ego with a queen bee rising. They wanted to have an ego with. Oh, wow. But they ego finna fall. Because it look like to me, Sagittarius, they in these doggone illusions. They should have had the perspectives. And they gonna be stuck here. Yeah, they in illusions, sir, by playing around with y'all, Sag. They ain't know who y'all were, but now they do. Give me one on this unlearn. It look like to me is they finna learn something though with this change and these cycles that they going through. It's time for transformation. That's what it got something to do with. It's time for transformation. Because you know why? They had a nerve to sit around her and throw you out into the trash can and you was a psychic her and a telepathic person. Yeah, they can go ahead. But then they had a nerve to sit around her and nurture this double life they got going on. They wanted to nurture their double life. Yeah. But you know what? You a queen rising her. And what that look like? You got the courage. While they playing around with you. But what it look like to me is they turned around and thought that they had an ego to backstab you on top of that too. Oh, no. You know why? But then they wanted to put boundaries up so they could be with their toxic lover. Ooh. But they toxic lover her, they past life connection they thought that they was doing, finna backstab them and finna get payback from them. And you know why? That's the missing piece right here. While they was playing around with you. It's change. It's time for transformation. Give me one on this 3 of Cups here. It look like to me is they false narratives. They false narratives. This clown here with they friends here is telling them false narratives as we speak. Because there's too many people that's involved here with this I find you entangling. It's too many people involved and it has something to do with that. I have needs and you can't fulfill them. That's what they saying to people while they wearing this mask here. And it's going to be a whole bunch of drama. You know why? Because they like to elevate her and give offers, I guess. But the offers that they giving is love triangles and hurting other people here. But what it look like to me is they need to declutter. That's what they need to do. They need to declutter. Yeah. Telling these false narratives. And for some of y'all, they acting like they changed her, but they telling false narratives. Yeah, that what it look like. And what it look like, they got a nerve to think that they gonna pop up on you and acting like they changed her. And you know, it ain't nothing but false narratives. I hope you don't pick up and you need to fix this. So it look like they want to call your phone here, but you ain't even picking up because you don't want to fix a damn thing. And it has something to do with you the lonely one here, and you already know why you the lonely one here. They gonna try to feel like they can drain your energy here and come to you because they energy drain, and you a lonely one. You straight on that. You moving on next. And it look like to me somebody here finna be heartbroken. You know why? Because they connected to they doggone karmic. That's who they connected to, and that's where they need to stay. Why the 4 of Swords? It look like to me is these people that have false narratives here and want to tell false narratives and gossip about you and telling false narratives about you. That's what it look like. But what it look like to me is they better know who you are and you high vibe. You went through a transformation, her, and it has to do it. You gonna get ghosts on them. That's what they need to know. And another thing is, if they thought you was gonna build together with them and they karmic friends, her, you ain't doing that. You know why you ain't doing that? You moving on next, and that's why somebody heard heart gonna be broken. And you know why? Cause you the lonely one, her. You don't need nobody. You only need the Most High, your spiritual guides, as well as the universe. You don't need a doggone soul, but the Most High. If they ain't together, then you ain't dealing with it. Give me one on this. Why this time with her? It look like these people that was gossiping about you is going through challenges, her, with this mountains. Yeah, they going through challenges and stuff like that. You know why they going through challenges? Because they need to look at the signs that you moved on. You moved on. You good. And you know why you moved on? Because it look like somebody's heart to be broken her for what they build together with. They gonna be heartbroken her for what they build together with. Because what they build together with was karmic friends her and acting like they high vibe. But they build with their karmic friends her that's acting like they high vibe. Oh no. What it look like to me is you go get ghosts. You know why you go get ghosts? Because you the lonely one. That's why you go get ghosts. Why they feeling drained her with acting like they high vibe with their friends. Yeah, that was a little lie. That was a little lie. With this pop-up and challenges they got going on here. Give me one on this. They got a nerve to sit around her and gossip about you. They got a nerve to put up clouds and gossip about you, and you a tarot reader her. But what it look like to me is they thought that they was gonna keep a promise her. And let's talk about it. You straight on that. You don't care about their promise. You know why you don't care? It look like somebody here finna be stressed about that money though. That's what they gonna be stressed about. You know why they gonna be stressed about their money here? Cause you got ghosts. You ain't got the time with this temporary distance. And you know why you don't? Cause you the lonely one her. And you already know these people is karmics. That's what you know about. And they karmic friends as well. Your friends are karmics. And it has something to do with that. You too high vibe, Sagittarius. You don't have the time for it. Yeah. But they wanted a tarot reader to go through challenges. Yeah, that's what they wanted y'all to go through. But what it look like to me is, it look like y'all healing her. That's what it look like her. And y'all releasing as well. And y'all release challenges so you don't go through those challenges and mountains. You know why you don't? They threaten towards you. And your own twin flame threatening in a bird towards you. And it's your own twin flame. But what it look like to me is you the lonely one her. You don't need them. That's what it look like. Why they sitting around her with this temporary distance with these karmic friends that they got going on her. Because what it look like to me is you got ghosts on them. And you got ghosts on them. And that's why they stressed out. Because they ain't got no money here. That's what it look like. And they want to keep their promise with their karmic. That's what it look like. Tell my son, Sagittarius here, man. Ooh, it look like they finna know who you are. And what are you? You fulfilled. What that look like? You fulfilled her. But they want you. Yeah, they talk about they gonna make you go through challenges because you fulfilled. Man, your ex-lovers gonna be heartbroken her and shattered. Your ex-lovers her. They gonna be broken and they gonna be shattered. You know why they is? Because they love to tell broken promises her. They love to keep put people with third parties her. They acting like they want you, but then they with somebody else too. You good on that. You know why you good on that? And you already know it ain't nothing but fighting her. And getting one-sided love. That's what they give it. And they try to keep a promise to they what? Karmic, but you straight on that. You know why they trying to keep a promise to they karmic? Because they stressed out and they karmic want your money, I guess. Because that's what it look like. That's why you got ghosts on them. You ain't got the time. Okay? Now you know. So what it look like to me, Sagittarius, is it's finna be a change for somebody here. Because somebody here thought that they could pop up on you and make you go through challenges and you would heal her. But what it look like to me is they want to tell false narratives about you, gossip about you, because you a tarot reader here, but you fulfilled. They need to worry about their own business. That's what they need to worry about, Sagittarius, why they all up in your business. They telling false narratives and gossiping about you when they finna go through a change for playing around with you. That's what it look like. They need to go find them some business. That's what it look like. Because what it look like to me is this enchantment they thought that they was doing on you, it ain't working out. And this work they thought they was doing on you, it ain't working out with this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Because you ain't working together with nobody. That's what What's outside the it look like somebody here finna be at the 8 of Swords. That's what it look like. Somebody finna be stuck here. And it look like to me these people that thought they could play with you here, these two people here, finna be the 5 of Cups here, cause you got foresight. And what it look like to me is this King of Wands here, fire energy. Yeah, that's what it look like. And for some of you King of Wands, y'all finna get justice here while they sit around playing with y'all. Somebody here finna get hanged though. Give me what on this what it look like to me is what? If it be in their head because they mess with the past her. That's what it look like. And it look like they mess with the past her that put up illusions to them. That's what it look like with this 2 of Pentacles her. They get juggled and they in illusions. That's what it look like her with the devil. That's what it look like. Well, I ain't laughing, but I've been through this. But this is a lesson somebody gotta learn. It look like your friends here is in the past. That's what it look like. Your friends is in the past and stuck her. Cause what it look like to me is, it look like the what? These lovers here wanted to play with a Queen of Wands here. That's what it look like. But you blocking them. You ain't doing no lovers. You good with the lovers. You heard me? They better go do that with somebody else here. Yeah, that what it look like. You don't do lovers. Yeah. You straight on them lovers, baby. That what it look like to me. Because they ain't taking your ancestors. It look like to me somebody here finna need to fill their own cup by they playing with you. Because they feel empty here. Because they want your forgiveness. You straight on that. They need to fill their own cup. That's what they need to do while they playing around with you. What's up outside the Sag? Why the 8 of Swords here? It look like to me is somebody here is in guilt and grief. Yeah, they in grief and guilt. And they stuck her. You know why? Because they drowning her. Because you distance yourself. And they drowning. And it look like to me is they in this rabbit hole for playing around with you. That what it look like, Sagittarius. Give me one on the 6 of Cups here. It look like to me is you facing it. You know exactly what's going on here. You face things and you face the past. You know why? Because you a diamond in the rough here. And it's an ending. Because you the diamond in the rough and it's an ending for them. And you know why it's an ending for them? Because they drowning her. That's what it look like to me. They drowning. You pray for them though. You do pray for them, Sag. I see that rosary. You pray for them. Yeah, you pray for them. And you know why? They need the prayer. It has something to do with this quest. And it has something to do with you on a quest. You ain't got the time. But these people thought that they had a quest, sir. But guess what? Something burning her. And it look like to me is you already did your exit plan. So you ain't got the time. This temptation, this snake, you won't deal with snakes. That's what it look like. Why they playing with a Sag. Yeah, why they playing with a Sag. It look like they reading up on you, Sagittarius. That's what it look like. And it look like to me is they reading up that you do self-care and you love yourself. That's what it look like, Sagittarius. That's what they reading up on. Yeah. Because you ain't got the time. Swear to our sign of Sagittarius. What's coming in for the sign of Sagittarius here? It has something to do with you a CEO. Oh, they ain't know who you was. Yeah, you in your bag and you in your money. You a CEO. Because the Most High helped you get that. And you know why? It look like they got hidden agendas towards you because you a CEO and they want to poke a face towards you. You straight on that. You know why? You don't do these blind dates either. You don't do these blind dates. You straight on that as well. So it's outside of Sagittarius, sir. It look like to me is that's what's gonna be the beans that spilling the tea. It look like you spill a tea as well. Her, you a what? A CEO. But what it look like to me is it look like somebody here trying to look good and tell broken promises to somebody here, or they trying to look good to you and tell you broken promises. You straight on that. You know why? Cause somebody here got some commitment issues. That's what it look like. Yeah. Why they playing around with you? Yeah. It look like to me is somebody here thought you was go status and make them upgrade theyself. You was go upgrade them. Nah, you ain't fit to upgrade them. That's what the spell is. The beams is being spilled here. Cause what it look like to me is status upgrade. For some of y'all even going upper while they playing around with you, your status is going upgrade as well. And that's the beans that they need to be spilling. Because what it look like to me is you single her. And what you is, you in money moves. And you single. So they better go do that with another one. And you glowing up too. So they need to go find us a business by playing with a Sagittarius, sir. Yeah, that wasn't a lie. That wasn't look like. That wasn't look like Sagittarius. Because they played with the wrong one. We'll talk about sign of Sag. What's coming in for the Sagittarius is here. It look like to me is they thought that they was going to sacrifice you. Oh, no. They got another thing coming here with this offer. Oh, no. You straight on that. Oh, baby, that's stuff dead, baby. And need to spill the right beans. And the right beans is you a CEO energy as well as what? They need to be spilling that tea. And you also are status upgrade. So they better go find us a business here because you in gratitude here. And you thank the Most High for everything you got. That's why you in gratitude. And what it look like to me is they need to be involved in they self. And you involve others and help others to do self-care and self-love because they need to be loving their self. Or you help others to love their self. And you know why you help them? Because it helps to have limited love, self-love and energy. It helps everybody. You heard me? Because it has something to do with that. But they didn't want to look at the signs here. They didn't want to look at the signs here that by doing self-love, you could be limitless. But they didn't want to look at the signs here. And they didn't want to look at the signs that you are divine abundant. That's what the signs they need to look at. You take care, Sag. Bye-bye.